What's good, YouTube? This is your boy Steve, coming back with another episode of Mixing with Steve. If you're just joining, I'll link the other videos in the description below. This episode, we're going to be dealing with panning. What is panning? Panning, the best way, how to think of panning. Panning is, well, let's say you move in an apartment and you want to decorate everything where you want to put your chairs, your lawn tables, your dining room table, your weight set, your music stuff, whatever. It's essentially where everything fits in the mix. So, panning hard left will make everything seem to the left. Panning hard right make everything seem to the right. Every place needs its space. If everything is straight up in the middle, then everything will be all muddy. Everything needs to occupy its own space. And panning allows us to do that. Alright, first, this is going to be a short video, but remember, I hope you are listening with headphones, because if you remember in our first episode, we placed this session in mono, so it's going to be very subtle that we hear the panning difference. Okay, let's get started. As you see, the changes that we made, now we can see a little fluctuation here and there. Because of that, we can now turn these down a little bit more because it's more prevalent on one side than the other, which means that the volume is going to perceive louder even though it really isn't. But so, just turn these down. Now, generally, the bass and drums usually stay straight in the middle and everything else pans around that. Because think about it this way. Would you have the drums all the way to the right of the room? Not necessarily. The drums are usually in the center, the bass is in the center, and everything is in its own space. For a better description, you could just Google what panning is and show you a picture and see what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's see, what else? Alright, what else we could also pan? We could also pan our bongos. Right. Alright, things doesn't really look different. You don't see one going up more than the other. It's because we balance everything out. Some's to the left, some's to the right. And some of the jump tracks is also to the right. Alright. See, this is to the right. So, trying to balance everything out. So now we can go on to the next stage. Effects. Dun, dun, dun. Right now, before we go into effects, what I like to do is to put the track back into stereo. So this is what it sounds like without stereo, in mono. Now this is it in stereo. Alright, now that everything is back in stereo, we do small tweaking of levels here. Alright. Oh, gonna raise something up too high. Okay, that's fine. Now, effects. What I like about Reason You don't have to go. I used to have Reason 5, and you have to go through every video track, add reverb, and it was a pain. Now, got sound effects. Yay. So, what we have basic plate reverb. We have a room reverb. We have the echo. So one of the new mixing tools that comes with it. And we have delay. I'll also like to add, so we go to Reasons, right click on, if you have Reason 7, just right click on this blank space, go to create sound effects. I also like to create a pulverizer. Open it up, put it to basic pulverization. I love the small dirt and compression, and it is really, really nice. You can always tweak it. I always like to bring the blend down a little bit. I also like to go to create effect, go to mastering. I also like to make a 4-band parallel compression. Again, for volume's sake, for when we start to write everything back up. And the last thing I usually like to add is a stereo imager. Alright, make everything sound nice and wide and fat. Alright, let's get started. Alright, let's start with the drums. Alright, have a little reverb going. Have my 2 reverbs, got some echo going on. Echo's just another delay, more effects, well, more control, for better words. And I was thinking about putting some of the Pulverizer on there, but nah. Matter of fact, changed my mind. I am going to put some Pulverizer in there, but for the dirt, get some dirt up in there. Yes, dirt. Okay. Also, I have the 4-band parallel compression, and I'll also have the stereo imager going through it. Alright, so let's go to the bass section now. Alright, that sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, that's why I put reverb and delay on the bass. Make it sound fuller. My personal taste. You don't have to. Everyone is different. Alright, on the strings. Alright, that's all I'm going to do for the pads for now. If I want to change anything, I will. Alright, on the guitar. Alright, remember the guitar is already processed because it came with the combinator, so you don't really have to do much. On to the piano. something I'm going to do here. I'm going to create a parallel track. Alright, press tab to go to the back of the mixer. Just gonna, oh, okay, this thing want to act up. Come on, computer. Okay. So, take the direct out. Okay, I see where this is going. Take the direct out from here. Put on my audio radio splitter. I'll explain the reason for that soon enough. So we basically have a duplicated track. But what are we gonna do? Gonna take out the lows. Then we're gonna create an instance of where is it? Audio Magic Retro Transformer. It's really nice. Alright, add some sizzle, add some highs. It will sound a little bit too muddy for my liking. Alright, on to the bells. Let's everything back in. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do here, just to give everything some oomph, since this is built, Reason 7's mixer is built off the XSL mixer, it comes with own built-in compression. I like to put this on with all my tracks because I love the character and the extra oomph that it gives. Alright, see, as you see here, we're about 12, jump at 8 at times. So, well, what I would like to do, there we go. Now why did I do that? That's for my AKA quote-unquote mastering stage. Only thing I do for mastering is raise the volume. So, the reasoning and behind the parallel track and how that works and why I had to reroute it. Well, let's take a look at the rack, turn it around. As you see here, I have the instrument group here. I have 2 spider audio mergers and splitters, and everything else is routed to here. This allows everything to be routed into this one instrument group, and then this one instrument group goes to the subs. So all of these go to the main aux, and aux go to sub. That's how that works. So for the parallel track, in order for the parallel track to to come through here, I had to connect through the merger splitter, X, Y, and Z to third power. Alright, cool. So that is basically it. This is how I generally like to mix my songs. And my remix and my covers. This one was very simple, but of course everybody's experience is different according to how many tracks that you're doing. This is just a simple 8-bar phrase, but for whole songs, of course, things are totally different. Alright, so this is a basic concept of how I like to work in my workflow and everything. Okay. For the next video, I'll show you the mastering process, and yeah, that'll be it. Alright, please don't forget to like, subscribe, tell your friends and your family, and so on and so forth. Alright, this is your boy Steve. See you next time.